Basic instincts. How are instincts formed? We learned in the reticular activation system, your body, it's how when you hardwire your subconscious a specific way, you create your natural responses, your reflexes. When you fly off the handle and say something you wish you didn't, or you happen to make the right decision at the right time, that door of opportunity was taken advantage of. How did you naturally take that? What are your instincts? How are your instincts forged? And this is what this video is about, how instincts are forged. I want you to think with me about the waitress, a very skilled waitress. She's waiting on tables. She notices when your drinks are getting low. She comes at the right time. She learns your body language and notices to ask specific questions about dietary scenarios. Are you allergic to this, or is there a hesitance on the menu? She notices these things and just comes off as a naturally great waitress. Well, it's because she's had experience over and over and over of waiting on tables. Think about the Navy SEAL. A Navy SEAL, their instincts are forged. Their battle instincts, their survival instincts are forged by having an experience over and over and over. Repetitive action to where when the moment happens in battle or during a mission, their instincts take over, and that which they've done over and over and over becomes a natural response. Think about a carpenter. When a carpenter walks into a room, he can't help but notice all the imperfections. He notices, oh, that piece of molding's 2 inches off, or oh, there's a crack in the foundation over here because look at this crack over here. And he notices all these little things. Why? Because he has filled his world, his imagination, his cognitive thinking, his mental scape is filled with the world of carpentry and mathematical equations for things to fit properly and to be built properly. So when he walks into a place, he just naturally knows things and sees things. It's nothing spiritual, and it's all physical. Why? Because he has rehearsed mathematical equations and building things over and over and over. And this is how you build your instincts. This is how you forge those right moments, those breakthrough moments, taking advantage of those favorable moments at the right time. Choosing the right moment, choosing the right network, choosing the right friendship. How? Because behind the scenes you have forged your instincts by experiencing over and over and over a practice thought pattern. Thoughts lead to choices, and choices lead to habits. So, if you will, check this out. Your instinct or your response or reflex to watch this video, this choice to watch this video today at this time in your life was not made a few minutes ago. The choice to watch this video right now, that choice was made months ago, years ago. Why? Because you have positioned your subconscious to a place of reaching for inspiration, reaching for transformation. I usually tell married couple, if I'm doing some counseling that is going through a divorce, I tell them the divorce didn't happen on the court date. The divorce happened years ago with a set of choices that hurt one another. And then that wedge got deeper. And then over and over and over, experience led to that wedge getting wider. A person's gambling habit, it didn't show up when they started losing their bets or their hedges. No, it was forged by a series of thoughts. You take any personality trait, beneficial or not beneficial, those instincts were forged by making experience choices, these experiences over and over and over. So how are you going to forge your future instincts? By making decisions today. Today, taking action. Choose to fill your mind with that which is pure, holy, and true. choose today, intentionally choose to think on the embetterment of self. Choose today to think your worth, your value. Friend, your instincts are forged by experiencing thought patterns over and over and over. So today, right now, by you taking charge of your thought life and choosing to experience a good choice on purpose, starts the chain reaction. If you continue this chain, if you continue on these choices that are beneficial and good, and fill your mind with that which is favorable, with that which is good, with that which is beneficial to you, and what's going to happen is you are going to intentionally choose the right thing. And at first it might be hard to choose the right thing. If you're used to dishonesty, to become honest, it'll be hard a little bit, but the river of change is never easy to cross. You know, there's no expression. The path of least resistance makes all rivers and most men crooked. So friend, intentionally choose the right thing, even in the midst of hardship, choosing to be honest, choosing to think of worth, of value, choosing to diligently seek good in other people, choosing to see what's good in the situation. You know, you live and you learn. If you're going through a tough time, choose to see the good in this. And what's going to happen is when you practice over and over and over, seeing the good and choosing to learn, choosing in the hard time the right decision, taking captive wayward thinking. If your mind begins to go astray, bring that thought into alignment. No, I've got to take my thoughts captive. I've got to win this battle. By choosing good over and over and over, what's going to happen? Eventually, you're going to hardwire yourself to where instinctually, 5 months from now, a year from now, you're going to naturally choose the right moment. You forge tomorrow's instincts by making intentional choices today.